It has been more than 200 years, but the mystery of Oak Island still does not let anyone sleep peacefully. Everywhere, the only question is there really a treasure buried here? And if yes, then whose is it? Pirate gold, the secret of the British crown, or the hidden vault of the Templar Knights? Now the scene is such that Rick and Marty's team has found something under the island that can shake the whole world. A strange hollow place is visible in the radar scans, and the metallic signals coming from there are exactly like gold. The excavation team says, this is not a small jackpot, it is a game changer. But the real suspense is this. If this treasure of $150 million is really found, will it be just gold and silver? Or is it an artifact that will change the entire history books? Sources say that there are sealed chambers inside, in which rare coins, gold bars, and perhaps religious relics may be hidden. Imagine if the gold hoard of the Templar Knights is really found here, then this means that the centuries-old conspiracy will be proved true. Governments, archaeologists, and secret societies are all keeping an eye on this. So brother, get ready, because this mystery is now slowly unfolding its layers. And in this video, we will tell you all those details, which no one knows till now. So brother, get ready, because this mystery is now slowly unfolding its layers. And in this video, we will tell you all those details, which no one knows till now. So if you don't want to miss the next big revelation of Oak Island, then subscribe now and press the bell icon, because the real secret is yet to come. It was the year 17. Three boys went for a stroll on Oak Island in Nova Scotia. It was a summer day, and while playing, they noticed a strange depression. The ground was slightly sunken, as if someone had dug there. The boys became curious. What is this? They started digging, and as the ground went down, they came across something that forced everyone to think. First, they found wooden planks, i.e. layers of wood. A new layer every 10 feet. It seemed as if someone had deliberately covered this pit by making layers. The more the boys dug, the more the mystery deepened. They felt that something big was hidden below, perhaps a pirate treasure. And this is where Oak Island's most famous chapter began, the money pit. But as the years passed, the excavation progressed, people started dying. The pit would repeatedly fill with water. Workers would get trapped. Accidents kept happening. Slowly, a rumor spread. Oak Island is cursed. It was said that the real treasure would come out only when 7 people lose their lives. Till date, 6 people have lost their lives in search of this treasure. Just think, if this curse comes true, will the treasure ever be revealed? This story is more than 200 years old, but even now people are trapped in the same mystery. So many experts, treasure hunters, and even millionaires came to this island to find fortune, but the truth is still sealed. Now think, if 3 boys had not seen that strange pit in 1795, then perhaps the world would not have known about this mystery of Oak Island. That small pit has become the world's greatest treasure mystery today. And the suspense is this: is it just gold and silver? Or is it a secret that can change the history of the world? Now just think, this mystery of Oak Island was not limited to old stories only. In the modern era, when everyone thought that now it is just a myth, then 2 brothers entered the field program. Rick and Marty Lagina. Rick was lost in the stories of Oak Island since childhood. He grew up in Michigan, but he always had only one dream in his eyes. One day I will go to Oak Island and know the truth. In his childhood, he had read an article about Oak Island in Reader's Digest. And from that day onwards, the purpose of his life became, I have to uncover this mystery. Marty was a little practical than Rick. He was a businessman earning millions from oil and energy projects. But when Rick told him the dream of Oak Island, Marty said, okay, this is not an easy task. But if we do it, then we will do it with all our might. And from here started the most ambitious mission of Oak Island. Just think how many people only dream, but do not have the courage to fulfill it. Rick and Marty showed that courage. They invested their life savings and then millions of dollars in this search. Excavation machines, modern tech, expert archaeologists, everything was hired. But it was not just about money. For Rick, this was a personal journey. He believed that Oak Island was not just hiding gold, but a secret that could change the history of the world. Marty supported his brother, and together they put their whole lives at stake. They both decided to end this curse and mystery that had been going on for 200 years, spending millions of dollars every year, getting government permissions, calling experts. No normal person can do all this. But the Lagina brothers said, no matter what, we will solve this mystery. Now the question arises whether their huge sacrifice and investment will really yield the fruit of a $150 million treasure? Or will Oak Island keep its secret hidden as always? The biggest strength of Oak Island is that today's modern technology is being used there. In the olden days, people used to dig only with their hands, but Rick and Marty said, if we really want to reach the treasure, then we will have to take the help of science and technology. First of all, they use ground-penetrating radar, GPR. This machine shows images of the ground below. Just like a doctor can see inside the body with the help of X-ray, similarly, GPR showed glimpses of the hidden chambers and tunnels below Oak Island. Different layers were clearly visible in the radar, as if someone had built an underground structure in a secret way centuries ago. Then came LiDAR scanning. In this technique, a 3D map of the entire island was made with laser beams. LiDAR showed such shapes and patterns that are not visible to the naked eye. Experts said, these are not natural formations. These seem to be man-made structures. That means some ancient engineering has definitely been done here. And the most amazing tech was muon tomography. This is a technique that allows scientists to see inside a volcano. When it was used on Oak Island, the results were astonishing. Reports showed that there are large hollow chambers under the ground, and the metallic signals coming from these hollow spots are exactly like gold. When digging was done at Smith's Cove and Garden Shaft, many artifacts were found that pointed towards gold, like old coins, wooden tunnels, and mysterious stone structures. The Garden Shaft gave such strong metallic hits that even experts were stunned. Now think, when machines repeatedly give gold-like signals at the same place, can this be just a coincidence? Or is there really a jackpot of 150 million buried under there? Technology has started to unravel the mystery of Oak Island bit by bit. But the more the truth is coming out, the more new questions are being raised. The biggest specialty of Oak Island is that not only machine signals, but also real artifacts have been found here. And these artifacts are so strange and rare that each thing tells a new story. First of all, let's talk about that lead cross. This small cross was found near Smith's Cove. It looks simple, but when experts tested it, it was found that its age is from the medieval era. And the biggest shock was that its design exactly resembles the symbols of the Knights Templar. That is, this cross was not just a religious piece, but was a direct proof of the connection between Oak Island and the Templar Knights. Think, if this is true, then it means that a large part of the history books has been taught to us wrongly. Apart from this, the team also found many old coins. Some coins were of European origin, meaning there has already been a European presence on this island. But the question is, why did they come here? To hide the treasure or something else? Then coconut fibers were found. Now, after listening to it, you will feel, what is special in this? But brother, there are no coconut trees in Nova Scotia. This means that someone deliberately brought these fibers from a far-off tropical place and used them here. Theories say that they must have been used to seal tunnels and make water traps. That is, this was not a local work, but an international level planning. And the most mysterious artifact was the parchment piece. This small piece found near the garden shaft, which had traces of faded ink on it. Experts believe that this could be a part of some ancient document or perhaps a secret manuscript. If this is really so, then Oak Island has something even bigger hidden than gold and silver. Knowledge. Now think about it. Lead cross, old coins, coconut fibers, parchment pieces. How could all these be found randomly in one place? Isn't this clear proof that Oak Island has been a secret vault for centuries? The most common theory associated with the mystery of Oak Island is the treasure of the Knights Templar. Now, who were the Templars? In the 12th and 13th centuries, they were a powerful military order whose job was to protect Christians during the Crusades. But gradually, they were no longer just warriors, but became the richest and most secretive organization of Europe. It is said that they had so much gold and wealth that many kings also borrowed from them. But suddenly in the 14th century, The king and pope of France abolished the Templars. Their leaders were captured, tortured, and hanged. But the real question is this: where did their treasure go? Because when action was taken against them, no major part of the gold was found with them. It seemed as if the treasure disappeared into thin air. This is where the story of Oak Island becomes more interesting. Many historians believe that the Templars took out their treasure from Europe and hid it in a safe place. And theories say that the same treasure crossed the Atlantic and came to Oak Island in Nova Scotia. Now, what was in the treasure? Some people say only gold and silver, but many researchers believe that the Templars had not only wealth but also sacred relics. The Holy Grail, that is, the cup from which Jesus drank wine at the Last Supper, or the Ark of the Covenant, which contained the sacred tablets of the Ten Commandments. If any of these is in the vault of Oak Island, then this discovery will not only be worth $150 million, but will prove to be the biggest discovery in the entire human history. Artifacts like the lead cross, secret tunnels, and centuries-old stories strengthen this theory. This is the reason why Oak Island is not just called a gold hunt, but the world's greatest historical mystery. Now, think, brother, if the Templars really hid their treasure here, then buried beneath Oak Island, the Oak Island is not just wealth, but such a secret that can change the history of the entire world. The excavation of Oak Island sometimes raises hopes and sometimes disappoints. But the recent digging has shaken everyone again. This time the signals captured by the machines are stronger and clearer than ever before. When deep scans were done in boreholes like Garden Shaft and DN11-5, the machines gave such metallic hits whose frequency was exactly like gold. Experts clearly said, this signal cannot be of any random metal. These are either gold coins or solid gold bars. Now imagine when a centuries-old treasure is buried, then despite so many layers and water on it, the signals come so clear, then how big a jackpot would be hidden inside. It was even written in the excavation reports that a sealed chamber exists about 100 feet below. The machines detected the shape and size of the cavity, and the reflection coming from inside it was like that of a dense metal. Archaeologists believe that the chamber has been sealed intentionally so that no one can reach the treasure easily. Now the suspense increases further here. If the chamber is really a treasure room, will there be only gold inside it or something else? Because the signals point towards gold bars, but at the same time the cavities inside are so organized that it seems as if someone had built a proper vault centuries ago. When the team took out soil and water samples, unusual traces of metals were also found in it. And this is the proof that something big is hidden inside. This is the reason why many experts are now openly saying, the treasure of Oak Island may not be just a myth, but a reality. But brother, the question still remains. If there is really a treasure worth $150 million buried, will the team be able to take it out? Or will the curse of Oak Island stop everyone once again? As the excavation of Oak Island deepened and signals and artifacts were found, a strange silence also started to prevail. Many big archaeologists and historians who normally speak openly on every discovery are preferring to remain silent in the case of Oak Island. Some say that these people are under pressure, while some believe that the truth is not being allowed to reach the public. Now, the biggest issue is government permissions. Excavation on Oak Island is not that easy. License and approval has to be taken at every step for excavation. And as soon as the news of big discoveries comes out, new rules and restrictions come up immediately. Many times it seemed as if the excavation is being deliberately slowed down. Rumors even say that if a treasure worth $150 million is really found, then the government itself can seize it and the team will get only the name. Not only this, the angle of secret societies has also been added to the mystery of Oak Island. After the Templar connection and lead cross came to light, many people believe that Masons or other secret organizations are interfering here. There are theories on Reddit and forums that these societies do not want the real truth to come out, because it may contain religious relics and such secrets that can shake the history of the whole world. Many times during Rick and Marty's excavation, government inspectors or outsiders suddenly reach the site and some parts are closed. This increases the suspicion further. Fans say, if there is nothing to hide, then why so much secrecy? So on one hand, the Lagina brothers are putting their heart and soul into extracting the treasure, and on the other hand, the rules, restrictions, and the eyes of the societies deepen this mystery. The question is, will the truth of Oak Island ever be fully revealed, or will it always remain buried between power and politics? The treasure of Oak Island is as dangerous as it sounds. This place is not just a treasure hunt, but has proved to be a death trap for many people. History has witnessed that 6 people have lost their lives so far in search of this treasure. The first death occurred in the 1800s when workers got trapped in a deep pit during excavation. After that, lives were lost many times due to water flooding and tunnel collapse. Local people say that the treasure hidden on Oak Island is tied to a curse, and the treasure will come out only when 7 people have been sacrificed. Till date, 6 people have died. That is, the fear of the 7th death always floats in the air. Now imagine when digging is done at such a depth, the biggest danger is the collapse of the tunnels. The ground is soft and full of water. Excavation machines work, and suddenly the soil slips. In a moment, the workers and machines can all get buried. There have been many instances in history when excavation was going well, and suddenly everything was submerged in water. Water flooding is Oak Island's oldest trap. It is believed that artificial water tunnels were built here centuries ago to protect the treasure. As soon as one reaches the depth, these tunnels fill the treasure pit with seawater directly. It is scary to even think about it. You are digging down and suddenly seawater starts filling all around. It becomes almost impossible to survive at that moment. The Lagina brothers and their team take risks despite knowing all this. Rick has a childhood dream in his eyes, and Marty has put his entire wealth at stake on this mission. Excavators, drillers, and divers. Everyone descends to the depths of Oak Island, risking their lives. And to be honest, this is not just a matter of money. This is a battle of their passion and belief. Many times accidents happen at excavation sites. Machines get stuck, water pumps fail, and workers have to be evacuated immediately. But despite this, the team does not back down. Rick always says, if we want to know the truth, we have to take risks. Just think, when someone is risking his life to solve a centuries-old mystery, how big will be the price of that sacrifice? Perhaps this is the reason why Oak Island is not just a treasure hunt, but also the most dangerous story of human courage and obsession. And the suspense is this: will the team fall prey to the curse before reaching the treasure? Or will the jackpot finally be revealed to the world after all the sacrifices? The excavation of Oak Island was not limited to machines and experts only. In today's digital era, social media has become the biggest platform for this mystery. Millions of people keep spreading theories, debates, and rumors about this mystery on Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. There is a whole community on Reddit where every small discovery is dissected. Someone says the metallic signals found from the garden shaft are clear proof that gold bars are hidden inside. Then someone replies, "No, brother. This is all a game of the government. The real treasure has been found, but it is being hidden from the people." Recently, blurry photos related to Oak Island also went viral on Twitter. It was said that someone has taken secret pictures from the excavation site. The shine of a metallic object is visible in those pictures, but the clarity is so low that the real truth cannot be known. Fans immediately shared them, and a new round of theories began. Some people claim that this is the first glimpse of gold bars, while some believe that it could be a part of a sacred relic. The situation is even more interesting on YouTube. There are many channels have declared themselves Oak Island experts. Some say that the treasure is only pirate gold. Some say that it is the sacred vault of the Templar Knights. Many videos even claim that History Channel has deliberately cut the original footage so that the whole truth is not shown to the world. The most common question of fans is this: if such big discoveries are really happening, then why are the cameras turned off? People write on Reddit threads, after investing so much money, if the treasure is really found, will the government not take it into its possession? Some people even say that the Lagina brothers have already found the treasure, but due to contracts and secrecy rules, they cannot tell openly. There is no dearth of memes and jokes on social media. Someone writes, Oak Island is Netflix's longest-running suspense show, while someone jokingly says, every year we hear that we are close to the treasure, But the curiosity hidden behind the jokes is clear. People are keeping an eye on every small and big update related to Oak Island. The most interesting thing is that no matter how different the theories are, everyone agrees on one thing. Something big is definitely being hidden. Whether it is the government, secret societies, or TV producers, people believe that the real truth of Oak Island is not being allowed to reach the public completely. So brother, this digital world is keeping the mystery of Oak Island even more alive. The excavation team is digging underground, and people from all over the world are digging theories on social media. And to be honest, both are equally exciting. The biggest question in the excavation of Oak Island is this: is this treasure just gold and silver or something bigger than that? Because if it were just gold bars and coins, they would have probably been taken out by now. But signals, artifacts, and centuries-old theories tell that the mystery of Oak Island is not limited to wealth. Just think, if the treasure of the Templar Knights is hidden here, then why would it contain only wealth? The Knights also carried many sacred relics with them. Theories about things like the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, say that they were hidden in a place where no one could reach easily for safekeeping. Oak Island could be that place. If such a truth comes to the world, then this discovery will be 1,000,000 times bigger than any pile of gold. Historians believe that knowledge is always more valuable than gold. If any ancient manuscript, secret documents, or rare relics are found in the sealed chambers of Oak Island, then it can change the entire world history. Imagine if proof is found that the Templar Knights really reached America, then it will mean that Europeans had crossed the Atlantic even before Columbus. This will have an impact on the entire American history. Not only America, but Europe will also be shaken. Because if relics are found in Oak Island, which are directly related to the church or medieval monarchy, then many old stories and myths will be proved true. And brother, to be honest, this will have the biggest impact on the Vatican. Because if the Holy Grail or religious artifacts are found in Oak Island, then the Catholic Church will have to face questions on its centuries-old narratives. Fans and researchers believe that this is the reason why there is so much secrecy. The silence of archaeologists, government restrictions, and surveillance of secret societies all point to the fact that Oak Island is not just a treasure hunt, but a part of a conspiracy that can shake the faith and power structure of the world. So now the question is, what is the real treasure buried inside Oak Island? Is it only 150 million worth of gold and silver? Or such knowledge that will rewrite the entire history? The story of Oak Island is as old as its suspense is deep. But the real climax comes when Rick Lagina himself says a line after the excavation: "This is just the beginning." Just think, if a person who has spent his whole life, millions of dollars and countless years on this mystery says that everything has just begun, then it clearly means that there is something hidden inside Oak Island that the world has not seen yet. Fans believe that Rick and his team have some evidence that has not been made public. There is a discussion going on social media as to why the cameras suddenly turn off during excavation. There are theories on Reddit threads and Twitter that the team has seen something inside, but History Channel did not show it. Many people claim that the Oak Island team has secret footage, visuals that clearly show gold, bars, or artifacts. But that footage is not allowed to leak. Some say it is under government pressure. Some believe TV producers deliberately hold it back to increase suspense. But the truth is that Oak Island hides more than what we have been shown. Machines give strong signals, artifacts are repeatedly linked to history, and reports of sealed chambers also come out. Yet Rick says, this is just the beginning. This means that perhaps they have got a glimpse of that sealed vault, but more resources and time are needed to bring it out. Now, the biggest suspense here is, what is there under Oak Island? Is it just a treasure worth 150 million or a centuries-old secret that will shake the world? Fans say that the team has already found something, but they have not revealed everything. And this suspense draws people back every season, every episode. So brother, this climax of Oak Island brings us back to where everything started, in the circle of questions. The treasure is there, but the whole truth is still hidden. Rick's line, "This is just the beginning," makes us feel that perhaps the real secret of Oak Island will slowly be revealed in the times to come. And when it is revealed, it will change the face of the world. So friends, after listening to this entire story of Oak Island, the biggest question still remains the same. What is the real secret of Oak Island? Is this really a treasure of gold and silver worth 150 million? Or is it sacred relics and ancient knowledge about which theories have been made for centuries? Is the Holy Grail hidden inside, some religious relic like the Ark of the Covenant, or just bricks of gold and silver? Even after so much digging, so much technology, and so many years of hard work, Oak Island has not revealed all its cards. With every discovery, a new question arises. When lead cross was found, people said, there is a Templar connection. When coconut fibers were found, theories were made, international sailors had come to seal the treasure. When a parchment piece was found, a question arose, are there any secret documents hidden here? And now when the machines are catching gold-like signals, the suspense has deepened even more. But the most interesting thing is that Rick himself says, this is just the beginning. Now think, brother, if a person gives such a big statement, then there must be some solid thing behind it. Fans and researchers believe that the team has got a glimpse of the treasure, but they did not reveal everything. And perhaps the real treasure of Oak Island is still sealed, hidden in that chamber which someone had deliberately closed centuries ago. Now from here, the real suspense comes in the hands of the viewer. What do you think? What is the real secret of Oak Island? Is it just a wealth of gold and silver? Is it some sacred thing that can change the history of the world? Or is all this a game that is still based on people's curiosity? Whatever be the secret of Oak Island, one thing is certain. It is one of the biggest mysteries of the world. And every season, every dig, every artifact brings us closer to that sealed truth. So brother, if you also want to see this journey of Oak Island unfold completely, if you also don't want to miss the next big reveal, then subscribe now and press the bell icon, because the upcoming updates will be even more explosive. Remember, perhaps the real treasure is still sealed, and when it opens, the eyes of the whole world will be fixed there.